Let's talk about the Super Bowl matchups. As everyone knows, we got the Bengals taking on the Rams in LA. So obviously, we're going to have to give the fan advantage to the Rams because it's going to be a home game, even though they are technically the away team. As far as the quarterbacks, who's getting the edge for you?
The edge, Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow. So you think Joe Burrow is better than Matt Stafford?
I think I didn't say that.
That's what I'm asking. Who is
Who's
the
the
edge?
better quarterback?
Yeah.
Okay, Matt Stafford right now.
Okay.
But who am I giving the edge to this in this game? Joe Burrow. Because Joe Burrow just steps up. He just steps up.
Saying Matt Stafford doesn't step up?
No.
No?
He almost lost to the Niners. He almost lost. I mean, Cam Akers was definitely a part of it, but almost
Yeah.
lost to the Bucks. But
Multiple fumbles definitely hurt.
if Tate or whatever it is catches that interception, that wild interception, I mean, if, ands, or buts, I get it, but I give Joe Burrow, Joe Cool, Joe Burr, whatever you want to talk. What do we say?
That was cringe. All the Burrow hype is killing me. Like, you can't even call the Bengals underdogs because literally everyone's like,
Faking
yeah,
that.
the Rams.
I agree.
The
I have
Rams.
the Rams.
All
I
right,
think
the
the Rams
Bengals
went
can
out.
do it. I just feel like everyone became a Bengals fan really quick, and everyone's been like hyping up the Rams all season. Like, and a push comes to shove, and it's time, and you're like, yeah, Joe Burrow, he's the cool guy now. I hope to see him cry at the end of the game.
So you're a big Rams guy. Big Rams.
I'm definitely hoping the Rams win this one. As much as I like the Bengals. Don't get me wrong. I like Jamar Chase. I think the Bengals are a great team. I was a fan. I was a fan of them going into the year, but now that everyone's a huge Bengals fan and wants to act like Joe Burrow's the next coming of Tom Brady, I can't.
Nobody said that. I don't think.
Yep. There are media personnel, multiples on four-letter networks and multi-letter networks that are paid much more than me and have a much bigger following than me that have compared him to Tom Brady already, have said that he's possibly better than Patrick Mahomes. There are people that are on television and radio that have said very crazy things. And I think it's a little early.
Okay. The only thing I stand by that I have said, well, I stand by everything I say, but the only thing that I said and I still stand by, I would take Joe Burrow over Justin Herbert. All right.
Disagree with you, but you know what?
I know you said that, and that's asinine. So
it's fine.
No, I do hope the Rams win, but the question was, what quarterback are you taking in this game? I don't think it comes down to the quarterback.
No, it doesn't. I was saying in the personnel group, I'm taking Matt Stafford. The Rams have the better quarterback, in my opinion. The Bengals have a better receiving core. Rams have a better running back room right now.
I think that's a toss-up.
With Darrell Henderson and Cam Akers there, I think that
Sony Michel
and Sony Michel. I think that pushes Joe Mixon. It's a tight one. We might even want to call him even, but
I would say even.
There's a lot of depth over there in LA, and not a lot in Cincinnati for the same type of workload.
Don't tell Samaje Perine that. He just ran a 55-yard run back.
Woo! Is that a halfback dive that they needed on 3rd and 3?
Yeah.
That Joe Mixon would have got? I don't think Samaje Perine's getting that.
It did. It was.
You said it was a
55-yard touchdown.
What was the play, Mike?
He ran between the left tackle.
Was it inside?
Between the left tackle and the left guard.
Okay. Well, I'm asking. I must have missed that one.
Anyways, yeah, no, it was a couple games ago. It was I don't think it was a Chiefs game. But anyways, yeah, I think that's a tight one, honestly. And the only reason why I say it's tight is because Cam Akers fumbling twice against the Bucks. It's not the best look. But depth, I agree with you there. I think it comes down to the defense and the offensive lines. The offensive lines, obviously, for the Rams, very good, very stout. The Bengals, no, not good. As far as the defense goes, best defensive line in the league, potentially the best defense in the league for the Rams, going up against one of the worst offensive lines in the Bengals. That's obviously going to be talked about and has been talked about forever.
All the past 2 weeks. It's all we've been hearing is Von Miller and Aaron Donald versus the Bengals offensive line.
So Eric Weddle been playing very well for the Rams. So I mean, I have the Rams winning, but I do have the Bengals covering.
Fair.
So
pretty fair.
I said I couldn't bet against Joe Burrow, and technically I'm not.
That's fair enough. For sure.
Tyler Higbee is out. CJ Uzama came back to practice. Darrell Henderson did return from IMR. So, like John said, very deep backfield there. All right.
Can I make one comment? Because I just had to look it up, so I wanted to be sure. So the Samaje Perine play that you're talking about, because he actually has 2 rushing yards through the postseason so far.
Well, except for that, yeah.
No. That was a pass catch out of the backfield where he ran a wheel route up the center.
Really? I thought it was a run.
No, it was a 41-yard receiving touchdown.
Oh shit!
Back to you're not asking Samaje Perine to run up the middle and give you 3 yards.
You're right.
3 or 4 times in a row.
100%. I agree.
Joe Mixon will do it though. You give him that, and he'll eat that. But all right, let's jump into some of the prop bets. We're getting a little into it. We covered that the Mike is, obviously a Joe Burrow lover, but he doesn't want to put his money there. So he's going to say the Rams are going to win this.
I'm not
I hear
a Joe
you, Mike.
Burrow lover.
Everyone's a Joe Burrow lover now.
You're a Joe Burrow lover.
What are you talking about? I was like Justin Herbert. I'm a Justin Herbert lover. Let's go.
Yeah, but that's only because you want to stand by what you said.
Yeah, I'm a man of my word.
Right. But if you're given $1 billion to build a team and you only had Justin Herbert or Joe Burrow,
I take Justin Herbert.
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't.
You would not.
I would.
You'd want to sell tickets. You'd want to sell tickets. That's what you're looking at.
What are you talking about? Joe Burrow is much hotter market item than freaking Justin Herbert.
You think that Joe Burrow's hotter than Justin?
In the market? Yeah, right now.
The market? No, it looks.
No, Mike, you're the one that tried to have the Justin Herbert hair last year.
No. Trevor Lawrence. Thank you.
It's the Trevor Lawrence hair, right?
Come on now. Come on.
Yeah. All right. So Rams are a 4-point favor in this game. Over under sitting at 48.5, and the money line is minus 130 for the Rams currently. You're not betting against Joe Burrow. What about that over under though? How are we feeling?
Over.
You're taking the over 48.5. Okay.
Yeah, I think there are 27-24. That's what I said. But I think it go into the 30s. Somebody gets into the 30s, 31, 28, something like that.
I think we definitely crack into the 50s. Now, anytime touchdown scores, there's some interesting ones here. As everyone knows, everyone's favorites are going to be Cooper Kupp, Joe Mixon, Cam Akers. Kupp sitting at minus 190, Mixon minus 105, Akers minus 110. Now, some fun ones, though. Some fun ones for you.
Hold on. What are your picks? Who are you picking?
I mean, I would definitely think, I'm not taking any of these to be fair. As a real bet, if I just want to play some money to have some fun, I'd take these fun ones. I put some money down on Van Jefferson plus 245. You want
to hear my prediction?
Sure. Let me hear your prediction.
Let's hear it. All right. So, OBJ, anytime touchdown score, taking that plus 120.
Parlay that.
Joe Mixon, first touchdown score, plus 750. I like that.
So are you taking the Bengals to have the ball first and win the toss, or lose the toss and defer?
See, I don't care about that.
So you're saying no matter what, the Bengals are scoring first?
Yes.
Nah. Give me if I'm throwing it down there, I'd say if I'm going to say the Bengals are scoring first, it's going to be Jamar Chase. If they aren't scoring first, it's going to be T. Higgins. Right. Bengals are, I swear, the Bengals are going to come out there and they're going to try to force the ball to Jamar Chase early in the first quarter. The Rams are going to have that shit nearly shut down. And then Joe Burrow is going to remember, oh, crap, I've got two receivers that are almost as good as this guy on the field every single play with him, and then a really good running back. And we're going to see T. Higgins have 85-plus yards this week.
John, I've never disagreed with you more.
That's fine. Disagree with me all you want.
Think about it. They're thinking the same thing. I mean, the Rams. So let's just do this. Let's just take the best corner in the league.
Yeah. And
put him up against there. So that's going to leave a mismatch. T. Higgins, Tyler Boyd, and also bad. We've heard about it. Bad defensive line or offensive line. Great defensive line. Joe Mixon catching the balls out of the backfield a ton. What are his catch over-unders? Do you know that?
I don't know off the top of my head. But see, the thing with Jalen Ramsey is the Rams have not put Jalen Ramsey on the number one receiver on every team every week starting from the gate. The way that they've been operating has been lining him up in their base packages where he's structured to be until someone gets hot, and then they put him on whoever's hot. Then he starts freelancing. Oh, bam, bam. Oh, Chase is hot. I'm on Chase for the next bam. Oh, wow, they're lighting up this. They kind of let him freelance in the third and fourth quarters to shut down those receivers that are really feeling it. And that's what they've been doing very well the past 2 weeks. And that's why Chris Godwin got nearly shut down against the Rams in the fourth quarter. Not Chris Godwin. Mike Evans got shut down in the second quarter, started coming back in the third until Cooper Kupp obviously got his touchdown. If
you remember, Jalen Ramsey shadowed him in the first half. He was shut down. And then they started playing the, back and forth. Ramsey lined up on this. He got burnt. Or not, he got burnt. I mean, he did get burnt, technically. But the corner covering him got burnt. They put him back on there, and it was inevitable. They had to touch him. So I think they go out this game. They put him right on Jamar Chase, 100%.
I wouldn't be surprised to see him on T. Higgins to start the game. So,
Joe Mixon over under 3.5 receptions. I'll take the over. I think he gets like 6. To be honest, that's a lot. It's minus 150, but I think you can buy that up. What else? What else do we got? MVP. Stafford plus 100, Burrow plus 225, Cooper Kupp plus 600, OBJ plus 280, Jamar Chase plus 1,800, Von Miller plus 4,000. Oh, his odds have gone up. Evan McPherson, love it.
Plus 10K.
10,000. Did Stephen Gostkowski win the MVP when he hit that, or Vinatieri? Whenever he hit that snowy field goal. I don't see it being a kicker, but hey, put a couple bucks.
No, the only kicker that has won.
Was it Ray Guy?
No, Desmond Howard, Super Bowl 31.
Desmond Howard wasn't a kicker.
Kick returner. I don't know. So he's the only. There's never been a kicker.
Yeah. Sorry. Who do you got? Aaron Donald. He's not up there.
Aaron Donald's not up.
He's plus 1,400. Who do you got?
Matt Stafford is my obvious favorite in this situation, just because I think the Rams are going to win, and it's a quarterback-heavy vote. Mm-hmm. Outside of that, though, you want to get a little crazy. Throw Cooper Kupp on that list. I think it's very likely that Cooper Kupp has enough of a stat line, and depending on how much he's used, could very well be the reason that they win that game and could win that award. But if I want to get fun, Evan McPherson could. It's worth $1. You know, someone's going to win it eventually.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that's true. Mine. So if I want to go, straight up, I agree. I think the Rams are gonna win. So I'd go Stafford or Cup. If I want to get sexy with it, we talked about it a little yesterday. Von Miller. He showed out last Super Bowl. Maybe he has another, couple sack game, strip sack, whatever it is, plus 4,000. I'll put $5 on it. So, just potential. But if I'm going realistic, like who's gonna win, I'm putting, half a unit on Cup and a unit on Stafford.
All right, let's get into the question that really matters. The one that we can predict and actually give these people an accurate guess. The coin flip. Heads or tails?
Tails never fails, right? So I'm going to pick heads.
All right, so both of them are sitting at minus 105. This is probably Vegas's favorite bet because it is or least favorite because it is a true 50-50. I'm going to take tails. Tails never fails. Let's go.
There you go. All right.
You want to bet between each other? You can bet 10 on it?
We can put 10 on it, yeah.
Put 10 on it. That's fair. I'll bring $10 with me tomorrow.
Gatorade color. All right. Here's my theory. Sam Hubbard. He was on Pardon My Take, and he said that their Gatorade color has been orange all year. Okay? Do not bet orange. That's how I'm looking at it.
Well, they would have to win the game first off, which isn't going to happen.
Well, I'm just saying in general, they're not going to use orange. They're not going to use orange now that he said that for either team.
What was it last year? Do you remember?
Purple?
Was it purple?
Purple or blue? I think it was purple or blue. So yeah, that's kind of where I go on that.
It was blue.
Was it blue? Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. It was orange last year. Wait, no, it was blue. Then it was orange. Then it was blue. Yeah, blue, orange, blue. So it could be turned for orange.
Okay, there it is. Jersey number of the first touchdown scorer. Over, under 23.5. Obviously, I said Joe Mixon. I'm taking the over.
I take the over on this as well. I think it's likely the only players that could ruin it for you: OBJ, Jamar Chase, Cooper Kupp, and Cam Akers. Outside of that, pretty solid.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
That leaves a lot of players available. Both tight ends. You got 2 receivers in the Bengals starting rotation and 2 receivers on the Rams starting rotation that can get it for you. I'd take the over on this.
Let's see what else we got. Oh, will there be a flea flicker attempted plus 235? Yes. I'm gonna say no. However, here we go. It leads right into my next one. Oh, do you think there's gonna be a flea flicker or no?
I would say yeah. I feel like there's been at least one attempted per game every single year for the past since the Philly special.
That's not a flea flicker.
How is that not a flea flicker technically?
A flea flicker is when you hand it off to the running back, he turns around, throws it back to the quarterback, and then he throws it.
I mean, I feel like any pitch back essentially is a flea flicker.
Maybe.
Oh, you're right. No, I guess it's different because the quarterback's not. Okay, that's fine.
But it leads into the next question. Any non-QB to throw a touchdown? I'm going to say no. But I will say I did see another bet. Over under 2.5 players to throw the ball. So obviously Matt Stafford and Joe Burrow. We got 2 there.
Oh, I would take. Yes. Oh man, I'd put money on that. My question. Do you think that the Bengals will let Joe Burrow score a touchdown this game? I think that with all.
What do you mean let him?
Do they run a play? Do they run a play where Joe Burrow goes out for a pass? Do they run a Philly special? some sort of play where he goes out for a catch because they want to keep this hot publicity going. And when they go up a touchdown, do they hit him with, Joe Burrow pitched back, and now we got Joe Mixon throwing Joe Burrow a 20-yard bomber. So we can see Joe Cool out there. He used to play DB. He knows how to play DB. He knows how to break those ankles.
Okay.
Let's go.
This is the only reason why I don't think it would happen is because you got to think about it. Zach Taylor and Sean McVay from the same coaching tree, that same young, mindset. Maybe they try to outsmart the other one by not outsmarting them. You get what I'm saying? Like a reverse psychology kind of thing.
But wouldn't it be smarter to outsmart the one that thinks you're outsmarting him by outsmarting him?
Yeah, but what if
I think you're not going to?
You're going to outsmart him.
Street, so it's a perpetual loop, man. You got if one person thinks that, if they both think that, then it's going to continue to the next level, and then once they both think that, it's Pandora's box. It's Schrodinger's cat. You don't know until you open the box back up.
Yeah.
Let's get scientific in this.
Yeah, right. I am pissed. Before we go, I am pissed. I have yet to see the over/under on the national anthem.
Because they lost too much money last year, probably.
Yeah, I bet they did. National anthem. Who will be shown first? LA or Bengals player or staff?
Bengals.
I'm going with LA. In LA, at their home stadium, they're probably going to talk about it a bajillion times. Show Sean McVay. They're going to show Sean McVay. They're going to show Zach Taylor.
I'm going to show Joe Burrow first.
You think so?
Either Joe Burrow or Cooper Kupp. They're going to show visiting quarterback Joe Burrow or offensive player of the year Cooper Kupp or offensive rookie of the year Jamar Chase. If they start with the quarterback or the coach of a team, it'll be the away team, and then they will represent then it'll be the home team. But you know what? But technicality,
they are the away team.
Man.
Oh man, so many mindfucks going on. All right. Well, anyways, that's our episode, guys.
It'd be weird.
We appreciate it.
The Rams have to sit on the other side of the field than they're used to.
Yeah, they have to, right?
Imagine they bought some terribly feeling benches when they built that stadium. Really made that other side of the sideline terrible for those people, regardless of the conditions.
That's not how it's gonna work. Bro, if the Washington football team flew their benches in to wherever they went, Philadelphia or whatever, guarantee you the Bengals are flying theirs in to the Super Bowl.
No, I was saying, the Bengals have the Rams, so I'm sure the Rams benches are beautiful. But how do we know the Rams didn't make the opposing team's benches so terrible and that now they're stuck with that terrible bench because they are technically the away team?
They'll just bring their benches from across the field.
It's true. What if just take the benches out? Everyone stand.
Everybody stand. I'm not going to be sitting. I can guarantee you that.
Do they have to go to the away locker room?
These are questions we need to answer.
These are questions we should have had beforehand.
Jeez. I'll look that up. So, all right, y'all. Thanks so much for tuning in. Of course, it was fun.
This should be a prop line. Sorry. Does Joe Burrow piss in Matt Stafford's locker?
I'm going to say no.
I'm going to say if they lose, it might very well happen.
Oh, God. Here we go. All right, y'all. Good. Thank you. Before John goes off on another tangent.
Oh, we can, guys. This is just getting good. All right.
That was fun.
That was good. I like that. All right, man. I got to go cook some dinner now.
Okay. I'm going to go eat, and I'll send this audio to you.
All right, man. Sounds good. I'll see you.